see, in a different location. I am back home in Vancouver right now for my reading week, so I'm having fun in a little room here downstairs. We are here to react live to the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Houston Texans. It's Deshaun Watson. It's Patrick Mahomes. It's the rivalry of two quarterbacks that were drafted in the same year. Two quarterbacks that are going to carry the NFL into the future. I am very, 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 very excited to watch this game. Tyreek Hill is back. He should have a huge impact on this game. Without him, maybe the Texans would be favored, honestly, because the Chiefs are down Sammy Watkins. The Chiefs are down a lot of players right now, specifically on offense and also on the defensive line, but they're still the Chiefs. They still have Andy Reid. They still have Patrick Mahomes. The kickoff has gone underway, and the Chiefs have taken it back to the 20-yard line. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to give you a scoreboard today because I don't know really how it looks on the screen. I haven't really been able to test it out. I think it would actually cover my face. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Maybe I'll do it at certain points during the game just to show you guys what the score is. But otherwise, I'm just going to kind of describe it old-fashioned. This is going to be a little bit old-fashioned. This is going to be the new style Mitch. This is going to be the old Mitch. So 14:55 flag on the play. First quarter just started. Sean Hockley, the young Sean Hockley, his second season as an NFL ref. Personal foul on the Chiefs. So, we will see Mr. Patrick Mahomes for the first time in this game. He is in the shotgun. He has three receivers on a bunch to the right, and he has, looks like, Shady McCoy in the backfield. Tyreek Hill does start the game at wide receiver as well. Mahomes going deep! He's trying to find Hill on the first play, and it's incomplete. He was open, though. And I guess what Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes wanted to do there is, hey, Texans, we have this guy. He can run really fast. You might want to cover him. So that's exactly what they did. Guys, if you haven't already, Gronk spiked the like button. And if you haven't, for some reason, subscribe to the Bottom Line View. I'm sure you already have. But Gronk spiked the like button. Get those likes up so we can get more people in the stream. It makes the stream more relevant on YouTube, so people will click on it, people will join us, and people have fun conversation. LaShawn McCoy, a little bit of a motion from right to left in the backfield. He gets the reception from Patrick Mahomes for a couple of yards. That will make it 3rd and about 7, I want to say. I am going to get to the comments as soon as I can. It's hard because the laptop's over here, webcam's over here, so I'm trying not to look at the laptop so much. It's a different setup from what I'm used to. 3rd and 6, 14-20, so I got my phone in my hand so I can look at the comments. Tyreek Hill in the slot. Looks like versus Bradley Roby. Wide open! Darrell Williams is still running. And the Texans have allowed the most receptions to running backs this season. It's been no different so far. 2 receptions, a lot of yards. Darrell Williams, I couldn't even see because the camera that CBS was showing didn't allow us to see where he was at on the field because that's poor production by CBS. I believe he went out at the 40-yard line, but I could be wrong. I'll get that updated to you as soon as I can. What games are you watching right now? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know who you guys think will win this game. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think of both these teams going forward? Do you think the Chiefs have a legitimate chance to go to the Super Bowl? Do you think the Texans are a team that a lot of people are sleeping on? Let me know in the comment section. We had this London game earlier. Panthers, Tampa Bay. I didn't get to watch it. It's too early. I'm on the West Coast. I wasn't waking up at 6:30. So, I think my dad did watch it. I'll have to ask him how it went, but it seemed like the Panthers dominated. I'm going to have to watch that back on tape. I typically do watch every game back during the week. I try to watch at least every game once during the week, and usually I'll watch the condensed film if I missed it so that I can keep up to date and I can give you the best analysis possible. That's what I do. All right, I'm looking at the comments now. Okay, guys, we have 26 people in here. 9 likes. Not quite adding up right now. What's going on, Sammy? He says, Sweet Carolina, 5 picks. Team Triple G says, Pat's offense is weak. Well, we'll have to see about that. I think they're going to get better very, very soon. They improve as the season goes. Ghost Skittle says, Mitch. What's going on, Ghost Skittle? Dakota says, I'm hoping the Broncos can win against the Titans today. It's going to be very close. I did pick the Broncos on my stream. I'm actually switching my pick to the Titans, and I did the same with my Panthers-Bucks pick. I actually switched quite a few picks this week. Another one that I switched, I'm trying to remember. I've swapped like 3 picks this week. This was a week where it was very close on a lot of games, and I ended up switching at the last minute. So I'll have to add that up when we get to it. Beach Boss says, F the Bucks. Mean Joe says, what's up, go Houston. What else we have here? Yusef says, I picked the Chiefs, but for some reason I have the feeling the Texans are going to win. Dakota says, Kareem Hunt is back. Beach Boss says, 7 turnovers from the first play to the last. F the Bucks. Touchdown Cincinnati, 92-yard kick return. That's not good. What's going on, Mr. Wong? He says, taking a chance on starting Hyde. Maybe revenge game versus old team. Old team for like 1 day. I don't know how long he was actually on that team for. Let me actually adjust these lights. Let's see if I can get better lighting in here. Is that better? I don't know. Let me know if that's better. Muffin Top says, long time no see. David says, I hit the like button. Go Texans. Guys, let me know. Just say Texans or say Chiefs, depending on who you're cheering for. Now that seems like that's too much light. Maybe that's better. All right, 1st and 10. A little toss out to Mr. Pringle. The man has a name that is a chip brand. Pringles. Isn't that, I think that's awesome. I don't know. I don't know about you. I think that's pretty awesome. Pass interference on the play. Pass interference on Mr. Okay, here's pass interference on Travis Kelce. 13 minutes, 40 seconds. The Chiefs are already driving. They're at the 45-yard line. They're in an empty formation for Mahomes. And some action at the line. Looks like false start. False start on the offense. Oh, Cincinnati scored a touchdown. Then Baltimore scored a touchdown. Cleveland's up 7-0 as well. I wonder who scored there. Nick Chubb with a 7-yard rushing touchdown. I hope you're not playing him in fantasy. 0-0 Minnesota, Philadelphia. 0-0 Miami, Washington. Who scored? Oh, Lamar Jackson, baby. 21-yard touchdown run. Patrick Mahomes scrambles out to the right, trying to find Robinson. And it's incomplete. Phillip Gaines' revenge game. 2nd and 25. Samuel, sorry, I cannot do that. I know it ended up being a 21-point game, but what did you think of the Giants' defense? I'll get to that after this play. Hardman making some people miss in the open field. He gets it back to the regular marker, the normal marker, so it'll be 3rd down in about 10, maybe 11. What did I think of the Giants' defense? Well, I think part of it was the Patriots struggling, and then the second part, I think a lot of it was the Patriots struggling. Personally, I think the Giants have a lot that on both sides of the coin where I think they should feel proud of some of the things. And also, I feel like they need to fix a lot of the things. I think specifically where you can feel proud about this defense is I think the front seven is promising, like from a future standpoint. Maybe they're not great right now, but I think they can be pretty good. Screen pass to Damian Williams. Williams breaking some tackles, hurdling some people. He did not get the first down. There's a flag on the play. Holding versus the Chiefs, so that's going to make it 3rd and 20. As far as the Giants are concerned, I like their big front seven. I think it allows them to stop the run fairly well when they want to, which they did versus the Patriots for the most part, especially in short yardage situations with, the kid they drafted out of Clemson, Lawrence. Then they have Tomlinson. They have some big guys up front that I like, and then they have I like Carter quite a bit. Second-year player. I liked him coming out of the draft. David Mayo had a great game. I think they do have some promising elements up front in their front seven. Their secondary still needs a lot of work, though, and that's probably where they're going to have to spend a lot of their draft capital as Mahomes throws it deep, and he throws it, and it's caught by Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill absolutely mosses the Texans' defense. And he gets into the end zone. That was like a prayer. That was like a chuck and pray Madden 20 throw by Patrick Mahomes. Tyreek Hill is going absolutely insane. Tyreek Hill doing his best Randy Moss impression, jumping over 2 defenders. Look at this. And it looked like Reed had the interception too. Reed had it in his hands. But Tyreek Hill said, "No, sirree, I'm going to take that, sir." And he runs over the goal line. So Tyreek Hill, he wouldn't even be tackled either. Tyreek Hill is a man possessed. Tyreek Hill is a man possessed. He wants to get this Chiefs team back on track after a disappointing loss to the Colts. Patrick Mahomes, literally one of the worst passes of his career, just throws it up there, and Tyreek Hill's able to make a play on it. That's trusting your teammate. And at the same time, Patrick Mahomes knew delivering that ball that, hey, this is rather going to be caught or it's going to be intercepted. And sure, that will be a punt, so it doesn't really matter. Patrick Mahomes making the correct decision there. Got to give him credit as well. Now it's 6-0. It's going to be 7-0 very quickly as Harrison Butker rarely misses these extra points. Let's see what he does. Butker puts it through the middle. 11:42 left in the first quarter. This game could be very exciting. Tyreek Hill opens it up with a monster touchdown, and my fantasy team applauds you, Tyreek Hill. Thank you for that touchdown. Big play, big play. All right, let's get to the comments. I want to see what the comments thought about that. What do I think about the Seahawks? I'll get to the Seahawks in a second. Riri says, Chiefs. Tyler says, hell yeah. David says, wow. Yes, Tyreek says, Smokey won. Julian says, Mitch, you're scaring my cat. I'm sorry, cat, Mr. Cat. STB says, with Tyreek Hill, the Chiefs' offense is a cheat code. Turtle says something that I don't want to repeat. STB says, damn, I predicted Texans on this matchup. Also, Will Fuller ain't having a big game again. I think Will Fuller could have a big game. I think both Hopkins and Will Fuller could have a big game. I think they'll rather have a big game in trying to keep up with Mahomes or coming back late versus Mahomes. Sammy says, I have Hill and Mahomes on fantasy. Well, that's a big play for you, Sammy. Ghost Skittle says, DK Metcalf is going to be a problem. I'm guessing something happened. Touchdown Thielen. All right, touchdown Thielen. Stefan says Fuller had his. He won't show up for the next 5. Jason says the Texans are going to win. And Riri says that was a hell of a catch. Did you see Tyreek Hill? Damn, that was a nice catch. Yeah, that was a nice catch. Awesome catch. He also had a vertical I didn't think he had there on that jump. Tyreek Hill's known for his speed, his quickness, his ability in the open field. He's not necessarily known for, jumping over people. So that's nice to see from him. Adding a dimension to his game, so to speak. All right. About the Seahawks. What do I think about the Seahawks? I like the Seahawks so far this year. I think a lot of it is due to the spectacular play of Mr. Russell Wilson. But I do think that overall, they have a good running game. Chris Carson, Rashad Penny back in the fold. Will Disley's been nice at tight end. Surprisingly, I like their offense more than their defense, which I didn't think I would say coming into the season, which is good because they can score with just about anybody. But a lot of their offense is pretty simplistic from a scheme perspective. A lot of it is made by Russell Wilson. But as long as it keeps working, it's not really a problem because they have Lockett, they have Metcalf. They have a lot of great athletes on that offense. Defensively, they're okay. They're well coached. They're situationally good in terms of they play good defense when they need to because they have good coaching. That comes hand in hand with coaching. They force turnovers, but they're not exactly a defense that's going to shut anyone down. Their secondary is a little weak. I don't love that. And their pass rush isn't strong either. So, they're average. They're not a great defense. I think they're a team that's... Whoa! Strip! Carlos Hyde, I'm sorry, Mr. Wong. He just fumbled the ball, and the Chiefs just stripped it. It looks like the Chiefs are going to come out to a big lead early on in this game. On the first play of that game, the Chiefs defense, a defense that is not known to do anything, is not known to stop the run very well, just stripped the ball from Carlos Hyde, a little stick to hand in there, and take the ball away from... Who was that? That was Frank Clark, number 55. Frank Clark, the big trade from the Seattle Seahawks, made a play. As far as the Seahawks are concerned, finishing that, I think they're a team that is a playoff team. I'm not quite sure they're a true NFC contender, though. That's my analysis on the Seahawks. All right. Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun, trying to put up 14 early in this game without not even 5 minutes into the game. Mahomes out of the shotgun, throwing it up. It is almost caught, but it's broken up by the Texans defense. Looking for Robinson on the fade route. All right, let's check out these scores. Ravens with a little action. Lamar Jackson, 71 yards rushing. As I talked about the Seahawks, they just scored a touchdown. Russell Wilson ran it in. The Vikings had Adam Thielen score. Saints-Jags is still 0-0. Handoff to Shady McCoy. So I'll make it third and about medium. See if I can make this a little bit more close and personal here. I don't really like that. Is that too close? It's probably too close. How about this? A little bit more close and personal. How about that? 3rd and 5. 11 minutes left. Let me know if you guys like the far back or the close. Mahomes on 3rd and 5 trying to make magic happen. Quite a few bunch sets from the Chiefs so far. Mahomes throws it over the middle, and that's why you run that bunch set. You try and get someone free against man coverage. And Hardman looks like he got the first down, but there's a flag on the play. Holding on J.J. Watt, says Dan Fouts. Is Dan Fouts correct? What's up, Ride Dog? Two holding calls. Irving was one of them. Holding on Mitchell Schwartz, one of the best right tackles in the game. So it's going to be 3rd and longer here, and that's huge for the Texans defense. If they can hold the Chiefs here, it's huge because you don't want to go down 14-0. 10-0, okay, yeah, that's doable. Okay, but 14-0 versus the Chiefs, not a good position to be in. Looks like showing blitz here by the Texans. Looks like man coverage on the outside. It is man coverage. Mahomes scrambles outside the pocket, which is what you don't want to allow. He throws it in the back of the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mahomes immediately has been scrambling outside the pocket, and the Texans have not been containing him. One of the big things that the Colts did last week was contain Mahomes in the pocket, at least in the second half, and that was very good for them. The Texans, they can't keep allowing Mahomes to escape the pocket so quickly, or else they're going to be in trouble. All right, Harrison Butker, who's 10 for 11 on field goals, is looking for his 11th field goal of the season. 41 yards. The kick is up. The kick is good. Butker rarely misses. 10-0 for the Chiefs early on. Turnover by the Texans. Nice strip by Frank Clark. And that was a turnover that wasn't necessarily because of the offense. That was a turnover that was because of the defense. The defense doing a good job there as I sip my coffee right now. Rydog's working and watching football. Anybody else joining Rydog on working and watching football? Jason says the Texans are going to win. Chiefs Kingdom says re. Stefan says, did y'all see that? Stefan says a quick 10. Let's see if Houston answers the call. We'll see if they answer the call. Definitely. I've had a lot of questions about the Texans. You know, they had an impressive win versus Atlanta, even though I wouldn't call beating Atlanta impressive. Nonetheless, they beat Atlanta, and it was by a lot, and they scored a lot of points, and all of a sudden everyone's on their bandwagon. I'm not quite sure. I picked the Chiefs in this game. I think the Chiefs should win this game. We'll see if the Texans can respond here. Tyler says, think the Chiefs beat the Patriots. Whoa. Hold up, bro. Just Me says, Mitch, what do you think will happen when the Chiefs visit the Patriots? It's a far ways away, man. I don't want to give away my analysis right now. I'll just say that I like the Patriots as a team a little bit more right now, but I kind of want to save the analysis specifically for a video that I should actually tease right now as you brought up that comment. There's a video coming out tomorrow that I talk about the Chiefs. I talk about them for Chiefs fans in kind of a negative way. So I want you to check that video out, whether you're a Chiefs fan or not a Chiefs fan, to get my perspective on what I think about the Chiefs' prospects of winning the Super Bowl this year. They are very talented, but they have a lot of flaws that some teams have been able to exploit, and that's exactly what I talk about in that video. So I want you to check out that video as they're showing the graphic. 9 plays, 121 yards on 4 minutes of possession for the Chiefs. 1 play, -5 yards on 6 seconds of possession. This is like a bad Madden game right now for the Texans. As the Chiefs kick off, and the Texans will get the ball back. How will Mr. Bill O'Brien adjust to what Andy Reid and the Chiefs have thrown at him? Deshaun Watson coming back out, and hopefully starting this drive a little bit better than he did last drive. Tyreek Hill's only had 2 targets, and one of them was this ridiculous touchdown where he jumped over 2 people and snatched the ball out of Reid's hands. Ryan says, it'll be a close game, but I'm a Pats fan, so I'm a bit biased. It kind of sucks because whenever your team is... Are you serious? Are you serious? The Chiefs just stripped DeAndre Hopkins, I'm not joking here, ran it in for a touchdown. Is this actually real? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ref. Progress was stopped of DeAndre Hopkins, who did fumble the ball, but his progress was stopped. So that doesn't count as a fumble. Sorry, Chiefs fans, it doesn't count. It kind of, what I was going to say is it kind of sucks to have a team that's good because you seem like you're biased if you talk about them, which is a problem that I have. Having a YouTube channel, being a Patriots fan, I can never talk positively about the Patriots because everyone thinks I'm being biased. That's not the case. Maybe the Patriots are just good at football. Is that okay? 10-0. And Andy Reid is trying to challenge the play, but you cannot challenge a play where the forward progress is stopped. Guys, if you haven't already, Gronk spike the like button. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. 2nd and 8. Deshaun Watson with split backs in the backfield. Hands it off. And they get past the 33. Now, a big reason why the 10-0 score right now is so big is because you watch that Colts game. The Colts were able to go out. They were able to establish their play, the way they wanted to play. And they ran the ball early on. They chewed the clock early on. They got out to a lead. Now, because you're down versus the Chiefs, it doesn't really allow you to run the ball as much as you would like to. So it puts the Texans in a difficult situation. Because where the Chiefs are good is they are a quick score offense, but then defensively, their strength is to play pass defense, is to rush the quarterback, and is to make you make a mistake. And when you're not able to stay balanced, which you're still able to stay balanced at 10-0, but if you're not able to play the way you want to play and run the football, then that significantly changes this game. And that's something that actually Bill Belichick talked about last year before the AFC Championship game. Handoff to Carlos Hyde on 1st down. It looks about 4-yard gain. Now, if the Texans are running the ball, but they're getting chunk gains in the run game, that's something that's a little bit different. You know, now you can still run the ball. All right, looks like a Baker Mayfield scramble for a touchdown there. 14-6 for the Browns. Browns are trying to beat the 4-1 Seahawks and respond after a loss last week. And almost an interception by the Honey Badger there as Deshaun Watson makes a bad decision. Chiefs have been pretty much all over what the Texans have been doing in the passing game so far. I want to see Bill O'Brien, do some different creative short passing game sort of things. That's something that's been a little bit of an iffy part of the Texans offense is their short passing game has not been excellent. Their deep passing game's great. A lot of that is because of their receivers and their quarterback, but I want to see a little bit more creativity when it comes to the short passing game. 3rd and 6. 8:13 left in the first. Blitz by the Chiefs. Slant over the middle to the man, Will Fuller, who had a huge game versus Atlanta last week. Just a nice release off the line. Corner stumbles, and he's able to get that 1st down. Something you can do is if the Chiefs are playing man-to-man with the receivers the Texans do have, they should have advantages on the outside. 426 passing yards last week by Watson, which was the 3rd most in team history. Another nice run here by the Texans. Carlos Hyde gets a 1st down on 1st down. It's always nice to get a 1st down on 1st down. Another thing that I've noticed about the Chiefs is a lot of teams are running it on 1st down versus the Chiefs, which traditionally has been common, but we've seen statistics that have said that if you pass it on 1st down, specifically short, you're actually more successful. But versus the Chiefs, it seems like if you run it on 1st down, you're more successful. A little play action there, creative play there. That's what I want to see, a pass to the tight end. About 9 yards to Darren Fells. Oh, Mark Ingram touchdown. 14-7 Baltimore over Cincinnati right now. Stephon says, Mitch, how do you like the playtime Brandon Bolden had last game? I think we should feature him more in our offense. Personally, I'm not a huge Brandon Bolden guy, but I do feel like over the years I haven't been a huge Brandon Bolden guy. As Will Fuller goes up for the catch, it's incomplete. He maybe should have had that one in the end zone. I haven't been a Brandon Bolden guy offensively throughout his years as a Patriot, but I will say, since going to Miami and coming back, he has played a lot better offensively, and he's playing well when he does get the ball. So, I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind him playing that Rex Burkhead role when Rex Burkhead isn't there, which I feel like that's what he's doing. So, yeah, overall, I mean, I like him as a short yardage guy because he's feisty. And he's tough, he's strong to take down. And he obviously has a handle of the offense, and he's versatile. He can catch the ball. I just think, I'd rather have James White or Sony Michel out there to do their respective roles. But when Burkhead isn't in the game, I don't mind having Bolden in there. And like I said, maybe if it's a 3rd and 1, give it to Brandon Bolden because he's tough to take down. Yeah, and if you want to line him up as a receiver, or maybe you line up White or Burkhead as a receiver and you have Bolden in the backfield, I think it just gives more versatility to the Patriots offense by having a guy like Bolden who can do everything, including playing special teams, where he's one of the best special teams players, I would say, in the entire league. 3rd and 8, Deshaun Watson. 5 minutes left in the first. Slings it out right, and it's almost intercepted again, forced into coverage there. 4th and 8, so it's going to be a field goal attempt most likely. Looking for Kiki Kuti. Fuller's on him though. Fuller usually takes the slot receiver, which Kuti is. So 44 yards. 17 consecutive field goals made under 50 yards. That's interesting. And the kick is good for Fairbairn. So 10-3. Chiefs over Texans. Let's check these comments again. Texans need to protect the ball better, says David. Browns up on the Seahawks. David says, hey Mitch, the Browns remind me of the Titans, the way that they're both inconsistent. That's true. I can never predict the Titans. I can never predict the Atlanta this season. And maybe the Browns are falling into that category. 10-0 Minnesota. Interesting. Yeah, Kyle Allen has played. This is the thing. Kyle Allen can probably get the Panthers to the playoffs. But with Cam could get the Panthers to the Super Bowl. That's the difference between the two players. Kyle Allen has been playing well, but Cam Newton can make this team a contender, is what I'm trying to say. So, and Kyle Allen's been more of a game manager. He's been put in good positions. A lot's been on McCaffrey's shoulders. This coffee's getting cold because I'm talking so much. Maybe I should switch the games while it's on commercial so I can check something else out. Let's see what I have here. Are you guys watching this game with me right now? Are you doing something else? Are you watching a different game? Maybe Ghost Skittle's watching that Vikings game. Let's put it on a Seahawks-Browns. They're on Fox. (14-6) Browns, 4th and 9 for Seattle. 1:26 left in the first. This is a new remote. I've never seen this thing before. Michael Dixon, good punter. Gotta respect your punters. Jarvis Landry back there. All right, they're punting. I can go back to the game. Still on commercial though. Guys, hopefully over the course of this week, I'm off this week from school, so I'm hoping to get a lot more videos out, especially like analysis-driven videos, because I haven't really been able to put the time into those that I've wanted to. So hopefully I can get some more videos out this week and really give you some good content. I'm looking forward to it, and I think you guys will enjoy that Chiefs video that's coming out tomorrow, likely tomorrow morning. It's already done. I'm just waiting to upload it, so probably tomorrow morning you can check that video out. I think it's a pretty good video talking about the potential chief flaws of their team. So you have to watch that one. Patrick Mahomes, flag on the play though on the kick return by the Chiefs. 10-3 Chiefs. Holding on the play on the kick return. So that's going to take that return back 10 yards. And as I always say, just stay in the damn end zone. You get the ball at the 25-yard line. Just stay in the end zone. That's what I say. Unless you're like Devin Hester, stay in the end zone. And as far as I remember, I don't think Devin Hester plays anymore. LaShawn McCoy with 1 yard. David says he's watching Texans and Chiefs on CBS. Tyler says, do you think the 49ers win the division? Tyler, I thought the 49ers would win the division before the season. So, if that gives away what I think, then that gives away what I think. I think the 49ers are going to win the division. Yeah, I do. I don't think they're going to win today, though. I'll say that much. I think they'll probably lose today. If they do win today, though, I'd be super impressed because they have a lot of injuries and they have to overcome a lot. The Rams have had 10 days of rest. The Rams are at home where Jared Goff's a lot better. The 49ers have Kyle Juszczyk, both their tackles out. So I will say that if the 49ers do find a way to beat the Rams, I'll be super impressed. But I do think ultimately they will win the division, like I said before the season started. Julian says, Mitch, have you watched AEW? I taped the first episode and I never got around to watching it. I saw some of the stuff with Jack Swagger. I want to watch the Chris Jericho promos because I heard it was good. But other than that, I haven't. I've just kind of heard about the show and I've heard some positive things, some negative things. I've heard that the production is really good. I heard it's kind of like WCW in a way. I heard there's too much wrestling though, which I don't like. And then on the other side, I did watch SmackDown though. The first night of SmackDown on Fox, I watched that, and it's kind of the same thing, you know. But that was kind of the thing I like most about the SmackDown was the atmosphere was really good, and that's what I want them to continue with. You know, it felt like an event. Pass interference on the Texans, as there was an incompletion on the play. A die, former Charger. Interference on, I think it was Damian Williams. So that will be an automatic first down. And it will get the Chiefs back to the 25-yard line where they should have been if the guy would have just took a knee in the end zone. Mahomes, play action, throws it out to the man, the speedy cheetah, Tyreek Hill for 9 yards. I just made a trade. Let me know what you guys think of this trade before this week. Banking on Tyreek Hill playing in this game. Tyreek Hill, I got him for Odell straight up. What do you guys think of that trade? I thought I won the trade. Let me know what you guys think. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. I'm still kind of getting over being sick. My nose is kind of plugged up. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. 2nd and 1. Handoff. Nice running lane there for Damian Williams. He makes it up to past the 40-yard line of the Chiefs. And again, Mahomes is driving. Now, something I want to see and something that I've critiqued the Chiefs for in the past, specifically Andy Reid in the past, they need to run more. You know, they need to be a little bit more balanced because when you come to January and you're playing pass defenses like New England, you're going to have to keep them a little bit more off balance. You're going to have to run the ball a little bit more. I know you have Patrick Mahomes, but it would be nice to see them run it just a tad bit more. As they play action there, Mahomes off his back foot makes an incredible throw to Travis Kelce. That was a great throw. It's just like, it kind of becomes like you're immune to it. But that was a really nice throw. And Kelce makes his way open, fighting off his defender. One-on-one coverage there. And Gibson comes down for the big hit. But now the Chiefs are in Texans territory with a big catch by Travis Kelce. Yards per play so far, 3.7 for the Texans, 11.1 for the Chiefs, as Mahomes already has 143 yards and a touchdown. Handoff, I like that creative jet zone. Shady McCoy making a guy miss. Gets it out to the 25-yard line. That's what I'm talking about there, Andy Reid. Nice run. 25-yard line by Shady McCoy. A nice pull by the left guard, getting out on J.J. Watt, making him irrelevant for the play. And Shady McCoy getting them in good position. So I like the creative runs we see from Kansas City here so far. Motion here. 171 yards so far of offense by the Chiefs. A little sidearm Matt Stafford-like throw by Patrick Mahomes on the delivery, but that was incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and 10. That is something that a lot of people will not give credit to Matthew Stafford for, but he was like one of the first quarterbacks to do that. Like that sidearm delivery, him and Aaron Rodgers specifically. I think Mahomes did take that part of his game from those guys. And partly probably from his baseball background as well. Mahomes at the 25. Play action. Throw out to Tyreek Hill. And Hill gets a first down. More fantasy points for me. Thank you very much. What's going on, guys? Let's get in those comments. I'm in college. Yeah. How is 2K20, by the way? Is it out yet? I don't even know. Mahomes. Pressure. Throws it in the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete to Shady. David says, I think the reason the NFL didn't flex the game for the Niners-Rams game Sunday night is because of the ALCS game also being played tonight. Maybe. I think that something that a lot of people don't know, specifically NFL fans don't know, is that actually there are, when CBS and Fox have games, they specifically ask for certain games that cannot be flexed. I'm not sure if the 49ers-Rams game is one of those games, but that is in the contract that like certain games like for example, last season, like you couldn't flex the Steelers-Patriots because it was unflexible. Like you couldn't flex it. Now it's 20-6 for the Browns. Wow. Okay. Browns showing some life here. What's going on with the Seahawks? Mahomes, screen out to the right. Damian Williams, touchdown. So it's going to be 17-3. This Texans defense getting torn apart, which I thought that would be the case. Mahomes throws his second touchdown of the game. One of them to Tyreek Hill, one of them to his running back. Tyler said you won that trade by a mile. Texans going to win, says Jason. Beach Boss says Browns running amok on the Seahawks. Riri says it's a pitcher's throw with the football. Tyler says Texans should have kept Clowney and got rid of Watt, but Houston would have lost their minds. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I think they should have kept both, but that's just me. Okay, let's change the game. Let's see what's up on the other channel. As the Seahawks are getting blown to smithereens, it's just the beginning of the second quarter. Guys, if you have any ideas of videos that I should make over the course of this week, I'll be taking any ideas you guys have and putting them on the list and trying to see which ones I like the most. Seahawks now have the ball, and there's a holding call on, I think, Metcalf. No, one of their receivers. 1st and 19, backed up into their own end. Wilson with a fake handoff, looking for play action, but there's flag. Seahawks are just out of sync, out of mind right now. Malik Turner. What is this guy doing? Pete Carroll's not happy. He's probably switched his juicy fruit gum like 4 times already. First and 24 for the Hawks. Handoff to Chris Carson, and he gets like a yard. This is a weird, like, Vegas obviously knew something about the Browns and the Seahawks. Because this is odd. And how come every game I stream is a blowout? Can anybody tell me that? Can anybody tell me that? Why is every game I stream a blowout? This game's looking like it's going to be a blowout. Touchdown Scary Terry, baby. Make a video of the Seahawks. Well, I mean, if they lose this game, is it really their act getting together? Nice play by Wilson and Lockett there. Will anyone score in the Dolphins-Redskins game? Yeah, I think so. It's on commercial, bro. I can't watch another game. What are you saying? All right, 1st and 10 for the Texans. Come on, Watson, make this game entertaining, bro. Under center. Hands it off to Mr. Carlos Hyde. Oh my goodness, he's rumbling. And he's bumbling, and he gets 9 yards on the carry. That will be the last play of the first quarter. So we're going to come back in the second quarter. They're going to flip sides. And we're going to see if Deshaun Watson can make some magic happen offensively. If you score field goals versus the Chiefs, you're not going to win. I'm just going to point that out real quick. Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien. Go for it. Thank you. 17-3 after one quarter. One of them was set... One of the touchdowns, or one of the scores, field goal, was set up by a fumble, a strip by Frank Clark. The other was a miracle catch by Tyreek Hill, and the other was a great drive by the Chiefs. Just period, end of story. And then, a nice drive by the Texans, but they weren't able to get a touchdown, so... Redskins game's the game of the week, if you didn't know. If you didn't know, game of the week. I didn't even tweet out that I'm live. I should probably do that, eh? And guys, for those of you that have notifications, do you always get notified for every video that I make? I'm just curious, because I don't know. Now we're on commercial. Quarter break. Let's check out the other game. Touchdown, Stephon Diggs. I'm glad I started him then in one league, because he's a really hard guy to figure out. Whether to start him or to not start him is the question. With Stephon Diggs all the time. Russell Wilson, they're in the red zone. He gets sacked. Nice blitz off the edge there. Demarius Randall with the sack. Riri gets notified. Cousins just connected with Diggs for a huge touchdown. David says Browns win today. Then they go in their bye week next week. Nice way to go in the bye week. They're such an inconsistent team. I don't even understand them. Riri says Houston can't keep possession long enough to score a touchdown. Quit playing. 3rd and 8. Wide open. And it's incomplete. Russell Wilson trying to find his tight end, Will Disley. So they're probably going to kick a field goal. Make it 20-9, which I don't like, but that's what they're going to do. And Disley's hurt in the end zone. Let's check back in the other game. Oh my! Will Fuller! Oh, Will Fuller incomplete. Will Fuller, catch the ball, bro. Jesus. Catch it. 3rd and 1, Will Fuller just absolutely messed up. That would have been a touchdown. He can't even move that. He's looking over his right shoulder, his left shoulder. 3rd and 1. Run up the middle for Mr. Wong's running back, Carlos Hyde, and he gets a first down. Carlos Hyde's playing good so far, other than that, fumble at the beginning of the game. Yeah, that. Other than that, he's playing well. Ian Rappaport just tweeted, the Browns are an emotional roller coaster. I would agree with that. Watson, on a little RPO, passes it out to Darren Fells, who gets a first down and a little bit more. So I'm noticing that actually the Texans are taking a little bit of what the Colts did last week in some of those play actions with Jacoby and the little dump offs to the tight end. And they're doing that this week, which I like. All right. Handoff to Hyde. He gets about 4 yards to the 21. 7-0 Redskins. Second and 6 on the play. Texans are looking to score a touchdown on this drive. Handoff to Hyde again. And he gets a first down. They cannot stop the run. Flag on the play. I just want to point out, the Bucs had a horrible game today, but their run defense holding McCaffrey to 30 yards, that's really impressive. Winston had 400 yards and 5 picks. That's such a Jameis Winston game. Holy smokes. So Jameis Winston. Have we ever seen a more Jameis Winston thing in our lives? No foul on the play. First down, Texans. This is right in Bill O'Brien's wheelhouse versus the Chiefs, because he does love to run the ball. Minshew is 2 for 7 for 13 yards, bro. Watson. Another handoff. And about 4 yards. 4 yards a clip. 4 yards or more. That's Duke Johnson on the carry. 12 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Or shall I say, in the first half. Second and 6 for Watson. Throws it out to the flat. And that's complete to his running back. And a touchdown. Duke Johnson, former Brown. So the score is now 17-9. Texans have shown an ability to run and pass the ball a little bit here versus this weak Chiefs defense. And that's how you attack it. You attack it over the middle of the field. You attack it versus their linebackers in the passing game. And that's exactly what Deshaun Watson does there. Getting a touchdown to one of the better receiving backs in the league, who I feel like they're underutilizing right now. They need to get him the ball more. Duke Johnson touchdown. 10 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes and 13 seconds, that Texans drive. 7 for 11, 62 yards, and a touchdown for Watson. And Fairbairn with a extra point attempt right now. The extra point is good. Oh, no good. No good. Spoke too soon. 17-9 now. That's a huge point. That's a huge point. Because now maybe the Texans will have to go for 2 at some point in the game. That's not a big deal. Robot Guy says, hello, Mitch. What's going on, Robot Guy? Christian Brown says, score 17-9. Who agrees this season is Andy Reid's last in Kansas City if he can't reach the Super Bowl? Not me. Stevan says, agree it will be his last. The Pats are not tanking this year. Julian says, Nelson Aguilar is so bad. David says Texans are better off running the ball now that when they can't seem to catch a cold. Who do you think the Redskins will get as coach? I don't know yet. I think they're going to wait till the end of the season and see who's available. I will say I think they'll go after an offensive coach because I think they want to get the best out of Haskins. And that's the trend right now in the NFL. I'm not exactly sure who. Maybe the Chiefs' offensive coordinator. Maybe him. His name is slipping my mind right now. But maybe him. I think there's a few guys. But I'd have to actually look into it to see who I think. I'd have to break it down. Maybe I could do a video about that, actually. We'll have to see. All right, let's switch it to the Seahawks game. (20-9) Browns. 3rd and 9 for the Browns. Almost even in yardage. Mayfield throws an out route to Odell, and it's off target. Odell is not happy. It was a catchable ball. I don't know if it was a great pass, though. Inside shoulder on an out route? That's not how you throw the out route, Baker Mayfield. I'm sorry. I'm not going to blame that on Odell. I mean, he maybe could have caught it, but that's a difficult catch. Block punt by the Seahawks! And the Seahawks gather the ball within the 10-yard line, and they're going to go in to score here, probably. Big play on special teams. All right, let's go back to the game at hand. I need more Tyreek Hill. Is it too much to ask? More Tyreek Hill. How about that? How do you guys like my Superman? Superman. All right. 1st and 10. False start on Travis Kelce. So the Chiefs have had a 6-play, 91-yard touchdown drive, a 4-play, negative 5-yard field goal drive from the fumble, and a 9-yard, 90-yard touchdown drive. 9-play, 90-yard. There you go. Mahomes throws over the middle to Hardman. And that's about 6, I want to say. 7, maybe. 21-yard line, the Chiefs, their own 21. I'm yelling, baby. Yelling. Cold or no cold, I'm gonna yell. Mahomes under pressure. Throws it up. Incomplete, but there might be a flag. There is a flag. Is Diggs going off right now? 23-3. Wow. Diggs, 4 catches, 135 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Holy cannolis, man. Wow. Mahomes throws it out on the out route to Hardman, and he gets a first down. Out to the 50-yard line. I think Stephon Diggs will be happy. I think he'll be a happy man. Eagles stink. Get them off the field. Mahomes, play action! And he was under pressure. Blitz, nice blitz sent by the Texans. That's incomplete. Flag is on the play, though. Could be holding on the Texans. And it is holding against the Texans. That's Phillip Gaines. The Phillip Gaines revenge game not going so well. Mahomes' ankle looks pretty good so far. I don't think that's really a concern right now. Maybe he hurt it on that play, but he just got smoked. Handoff to LaShawn McCoy. That's about a yard. They're showcasing that ankle injury right now, which is something that I think will be on and off for Mahomes. Sometimes he's going to irritate it during the game. Sometimes he'll be perfectly fine. I think it's just a matter of like mentally getting over the hurdle, because I don't think it's like a major injury or anything. Mahomes, shotgun, again, 2nd and 8, over the middle to Kelsey, and that's close to a first down. I don't think it's quite a first down, but it will put 3rd and 1 for the Chiefs. Is Mahomes your guys' MVP so far this year, or is it somebody else? Is it Russell Wilson? Is it Christian McCaffrey? Who is it? You know what, though? Mahomes is doing a good job getting that sponsorship from Adidas with this ankle injury. Toss out to, I think that was DeAnthony Thomas, number 84, for a first down. He's been on their team for a while. Three 0 still in that Saints game. Anybody watching that game? First and 10 for the Chiefs in Texans territory. Mahomes throws it deep. Really bad pass. And it's intercepted in the back of the end zone. Mahomes thinks there is a flag on the play, which there is a flag on the play. And Mahomes thinks it's holding. Mahomes thinks it's on the Texans. So that's not going to be an interception. Okay, pass interference. Wow, so ball placed at the spot of the foul. That was on Travis Kelce. Yeah, so he threw Travis Kelce to the ground. I would say that's pass interference. First down for the Chiefs. It's now 20-12. Is it on 20-13? Cleveland, Seattle? Oh no, they kicked another field goal. Wow. Seattle, are you going to score a touchdown, bro? Wait, what? They just reversed the flag. They said it's not interference, and it is an interception because the pass that was thrown was not to Kelce. And the ball was out of the quarterback's hands before the interference. Wow. I think there's going to be a challenge here, most likely. Mahomes is irate right now. 8:42 left in the second as they go to commercial on CBS. 17-9. We'll have to see what happens with that thing. That's interesting. I haven't seen that this season so far. Minnesota Vikings have the best home field advantage in the NFL, says Ultra. Wow! What a statement. CMC MVP says go Skittle. McCaffrey, 2 touchdowns today. Stephon says Stephon Gilmore, MVP. Mean Joe Green, nice to have a legend in the chat, says quarterback usually gets MVP. David says CMC. Julian says, here we go, Eagles. Stephon says, good, it's a pick. Ghost Skittle says, touchdown, Wentz to Miles Sanders. Killin' Boy says, Gilmore is the best corner in the game. Darrelle Revis came out the other day and said that Gilmore is undisputedly the best corner in the game. So that's nice to see from him. And I think Darrelle Revis would know. Yeah, it was pass interference, but it can't be pass interference if you don't throw him the ball. So that's what happened. But at the same time, they should have at least called holding, no? So, I don't know if you can actually challenge. I don't know the extent of the rules. I don't think you can challenge it to be holding. Because technically, I think that would be holding on the defense as well, which would mean that the interception did not happen. But I don't know if they're saying that Mahomes already threw the ball before they could call it interference or holding. So that would make it an interception. So either way, if you challenge it, it's not going to be reversed because they've already established that Mahomes threw the ball before the interference occurred. So that would mean that that's a pick regardless. So I guess the refs did get that correct. 8 minutes, 42 seconds. Hyde up the middle for maybe a yard. Nice defense by the Chiefs on first down. That is the first interception in 292 passing attempts by Patrick Mahomes. That's his first of the season. I believe he should have had one versus the Colts, but it got taken back. (17-9) Chiefs. Play action by Watson. Throw out to the flat to Kiki. And it's a first down. There is a flag on the play, though. Kiki. Kiki, do you love me? All right. 8 minutes left in the first half. Let's see what the refs call here. Come on, refs. Give me the call. Holding on the defense. So that penalty is declined, and it will be a first down for the Texans. Kirk Cousins is ballin'. Morris Claiborne is out there for the Chiefs now. Forgot that they signed him. 7 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second. Watson throws it out wide to Hyde. Hyde makes a guy miss. Hyde goes down the sidelines. Hyde gets a first down. 3-3 in the Jags-Saints game. 17-7 Ravens over Bengals. Texans again driving in Chiefs territory. More play action from Watson. He goes deep down the field, and that's basically a throwaway, incomplete. Hopkins was well covered there. I will say Morris Claiborne's doing a good job. Baker picked, says Go Skittle. Thank you for the updates, Baker. Julian says you should bring Brianna back on the show. I'll try. I know she's very busy. I'll try to get her on for an episode. Do you have a specific topic that you'd like to see her on the show for, or what do you think? First down by the other tight end, not Fells but Akins for the Texans. Seahawks seem to be getting back into the game. On the other side. 24-10 Vikings versus the Eagles. .650 remaining in the second quarter. Watson, throw out to the flat. That is Hopkins. He gets about 7 on first down. I like the variety of play calling so far in this game from the Texans. Some short passes, some runs, some play action, heavy play action. As my TV just went out for a second. 2nd and 4. Watson, hands off, and that's maybe a yard. Yawn. 3rd down. Under 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. 3rd and 3 for the Texans. Watson audibling at the line. He senses pressure coming off that edge. He is right. A nice little jet pass. And Kiki was stopped short of the first down. He fumbled, but he was already down. So Houston needs to decide whether they kick the field goal or they go for it. It's about 4th and a short 2, I would say. Maybe a 4th and a long 1. I want to say that, let's see what they do. They're in shotgun here. Watson is by himself in the backfield. I don't really like that because I like to have the chance of them possibly running the ball. It's an all-out blitz. It's a throw over the middle to DeAndre Hopkins, and the sure-handed receiver comes up for the first down. Deshaun Watson with a nice little accurate throw over the middle. And that was too much for the Chiefs to handle there. Nice route by Hopkins. First down, they go back to the run. A little inside zone action. Hyde with about 3 yards on the carry. So 17-9. Hyde gets 3. 2nd and 7. Texans are looking to maybe tie this game up or at least keep it within 1 point. If you're the Texans, if you score a touchdown here, do you go for 2 now or do you save the 2 for later? 2nd and 7. Watson in the shotgun again. Watson over the middle. He finds Duke Johnson again. And Duke Johnson gets it to the 1-yard line. So the Texans at the 1-yard line. We'll see what they do here. I'm guessing they'll rather run it straight up the gut with Hyde. Maybe something with the legs of Watson. We'll have to see here. On the 1-yard line. This game's close. This game's intense. This game's a battle between the future of football. It's Watson versus Mahomes. Watson at, it's the 2-yard line, not the 1. Kiki with a fake. Hand off to Hyde. Straight up the gut. No resistance. That's a touchdown. Carlos Hyde. You can thank me later there, Mr. Wong. You can thank me later on that one. Just walk in. Yo, Honey Badger didn't want to lay a hand on him. The Chiefs suck against the run. Can we just get that out in the open? I mean, they're terrible. Can we just say that much? I don't know what it is either. Like, they just stink. So, it's 17-16 now. I look like I'm coming back from a middle school field trip. What does that even mean, bro? Beach Boss says, I look like a young John Wayne Gacy with a shinier forehead. The shiny forehead is because of the lights. Sorry, guys. I can try and fix it. There we go. I don't know if that's better. I probably still have a shiny forehead. Doot, doot, doot. Let's actually check that game out. What a catch by Odell! They're challenging it, though. 7-3 Skins. Kick the extra point because, you know, the game's still... I actually like kicking the extra point because you never know what the score is going to end up being. And you never know if that extra point is going to come back to haunt you. So I would rather go for it later in the game and then go for it early in the game. That's just my personal opinion on the strategy of going for 2. But, you know, that's just me. I could see why you want to go for it because then you know you made it or you didn't make it and you need to adjust to it. But I would rather just play out the entirety of the game and then have to go for 2 when you have to go for 2. Because the percentage of making a kick is a lot higher than going for 2. That's just my opinion. I'm only one person. But, again, I am Superman. What game is this even on? All right, kickoff by the Texans. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. 17-16 Chiefs. We got an exciting one. Pretty decent kick return out to about the 28-yard line for the Chiefs. And Mahomes will take over with 3 minutes remaining in the first half. If I had to guess, the Chiefs will probably end up getting some points on this drive. Mahomes so far is 11 for 18 for 196 with 2 touchdowns and a pick. And Watson is 14 for 19, 134 and a touchdown. Tyreek Hill is in the slot. Mahomes with a pump fake. He hits his man over the middle. That is that the Pringle, the chip? He gets it for a first down. And Mahomes asks for a huddle. Huddle it up. So apparently Mahomes did re-aggravate his ankle, which is going to hinder him from running around in the pocket, outside the pocket, I should say. So we'll have to see how that does end up affecting the Chiefs' offense and the game. So far, I haven't really seen it affect the game so far. There hasn't been a ton of pressure from a Texans perspective. All right, that's interference on Kelsey, so that's going to be a first down likely for the Chiefs. Holding on the defense. First down. Deshaun Gibson has been one-on-one with Kelsey for a lot of the game. And that's holding on Gibson. 3-3 at halftime. Saints-Jags. 49-yard line of the Texans. That's where the Chiefs are at. I want to see a big play to Tyreek. Can I get a big play to Tyreek? Mahomes throws it over the middle to Mr. Kelsey. Kelsey breaks a tackle. Kelsey doesn't break the second tackle, but he gets it to the 31-yard line of the Texans. That will be the 2-minute warning. And as the 2-minute warning hits, I will switch to the Seahawks game. Three minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this in the second quarter. In the Browns game, it's 20-12 Browns over Seahawks right now. And the Browns do have the ball. Guys, if you're just joining the chat, make sure that you Gronk spike the like button. If you're new and you're enjoying this stream, you can subscribe if you like to. Throw over the middle, incomplete to Ricky Seals-Jones. Riri says you look like a baby pretty much. You look fine. It's just the guys giving you crap because they don't look as good. Thank you. Julian says, Mitch, turn the lights off. It's the Fiend. Screen pass. And tackled from behind is Chubb. He gets it to the 21. I think they're actually driving right now. Is your blue bracelet in the memory of the Seahawks season? I guess you could say that. Mitch, you didn't say that when I made 4 field goals, then beat you in Madden. I kicked your butt twice, Kevin Durkant. Stop talking. If you want a ball, I'll get on the PlayStation right now. I'll beat your butt. 3rd and 4 for Mayfield. He's scrambling in the back. He's trying to make a play. And he makes a play. He gets it to the 12-yard line. That is, don't know who caught it. Sorry. Oh, Antonio Callaway. And that will be the 2-minute warning as the Browns offense has been absolutely dominating the Seahawks defense so far. David says he thinks the Niners might stay undefeated. Don't worry, Riri. I got your back. Don't worry. All right. Back to the Chiefs game. It looks like Tyreek Hill made a catch, but they're calling it out of bounds. Out of bounds. Oh, shit. It wasn't Tyreek Hill. My bad. It was Reed, the safety Reed, who makes an incredible catch on the sidelines. He might be out by this much or he's in by this much. That was very close. 1:54 left in the second. Bunch to the right for Mahomes. Mahomes throws it, and it's almost picked again. You have to wonder if this ankle is starting to bug Patrick Mahomes with some of these errant throws he's seen in this game. What game would you guys like me to watch when this game's at halftime? Mahomes so far has 232 yards, 2 touchdowns. He has thrown a pick. 3rd and 10 here for Mr. Mahomes. Another bunch to the right. Motion from Williams. Pressure on Mahomes. Mahomes makes a throw to Hill, but it's incomplete. Broken up by Bradley Roby. Nice play by Roby. So 4th and 10. 1:44 remaining in the second, and the Chiefs will likely have to kick a field goal here. Hill tries to jump in the air instead of just reaching out. 50-yard field goal. This is not an easy one. Butker is 6 for 9 on 50-yard field goals. Butker, on this attempt, looks like he missed it. He did miss it. 17-16 for the Chiefs. Butker is not happy with himself. 1:39 remaining in the second, and the Texans, who have looked like they've kind of been out of it all this game, will get the ball in good field position and might have a chance to go up before halftime ends after a rough start. First and 10 for the Texans. They are at their own 45 after the missed field goal by Butker. Hand off on the first play. That's Duke Johnson for a couple of yards. I like keeping them off balance by handing the ball to Duke Johnson every now and again because that, usually when Duke Johnson's in the game, you figure it's going to be a pass. So by handing him the ball, it makes you a little bit more off-balanced from a defensive perspective. 1:15 left in the second quarter. Watson with time, plenty of time, looking for a receiver, throws it, and it hits the ground before it gets to his target. That's incomplete. Flag on the play, though. It could be holding on either team. Bengals are in the red zone. Baker Mayfield intercepted. What a goober. I've seen Joker. I absolutely love Joker. I'm actually going to go see it again this week with my pops. Probably. I want to go see it again. It was definitely very good. As he's coming in now. You want to grab some coffee? No. Okay. That works. 1 minute left in the second. False start. People in the chat saying that they liked Joker. 1 minute left in the second as I get my coffee refilled. That's the difference. In Toronto, I have to stop at halftime. I have to fill my own coffee up. I have to get my own water. Here, I don't have to do that. This is a live production. 1 minute, 7 seconds left. Third quarter. 3rd and 12. Watson scrambling. Watson! Dives short of the first down. I don't know why he did that. He probably could have got the first down, but he decides to save his body instead. The Fire Chiefs video. I've been advertising it, Kevin Durkant. It's coming tomorrow, bro. So stay tuned. Tomorrow morning. 58 seconds remaining. Holding on Bashaud Breeland. So that's going to be an automatic first down, so that scramble doesn't even matter. Breeland sucks, by the way. He can't cover me. Deshaun Watson. Duke Johnson in the backfield. And TV's frozen. Oh, TV's unfrozen. Watson. Flag again on the play. Can we stop it with the flags, people? Defense on... Okay, Frank Clark with the flag. This coffee's good. Let's get some water in there. You get what you deserve. Go Skittle. $24-10 at half. Vikings over Philadelphia. You want me to watch the Seahawks-Browns? Hopefully it's still on. It might actually be halftime before this game is. 1st and 5. Watson throws it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Hopefully there's not another damn flag on the play. Which quarterback coming out of college do you think will be a star in their rookie season? Do you mean coming this season, or do you mean just in the future? Because I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be an absolute stud. Tua looks pretty good. I do like Herbert a lot, though. So those would be the 3 that I think are the top prospects. Deep ball! Will Fuller incomplete, so 3rd and 5, 46 seconds left. Texans do have 2 timeouts, so they can work the middle of the field if they choose to. And that was, double coverage. That was a safety over top of Fuller. Not the best decision by Watson. What's going on? If you're new to the chat, make sure you're involved in the chat. Get commenting. Who do you think's going to win? Texans, Chiefs. Also, Gronk spike that like button. Do it. 3rd and 5. Watson over the middle. It's complete. But that's not going to be enough for a first down. So is O'Brien going to go for it here? 40-yard line. I'm assuming they're going to go for it here. Let's swap it up to the Seahawks game. Let's see if that's at halftime yet. It is not. So the Seahawks are in the red zone. 3rd and 5, 27 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see if Russell Wilson can make some Russell Wilson magic. They call him... What they call him? Dangerous. They call him dangerous. 3rd and 5. All-out blitz from the Browns. Wilson is hit, but the ball's on the money. That's a touchdown for the Seahawks. So it will be 20-19 unless they go for it. On 4th down, Watson throws it to the end zone, and it's intercepted by the rookie Thornhill with 32 seconds remaining in the first half. On 4th and 1, they go for the end zone, which is an interesting strategy, Cotton. We will see what they do here, if the Chiefs will just take a knee or if they'll attempt to get some points out of this. Interesting strategy there, Mr. Watson. Yeah, what? Why are you throwing it in the end zone? Come on, Watson. Mahomes motions Mecole Hardman back and forth. He then fakes the handoff. And it's a fumble! And who got it? Who's got it? Stripped. I don't know who stripped it, but somebody's got it at the bottom of that pile. This is absolutely massive. The Texans have the ball. 17 seconds left in the first half. The Texans have the ball. 17-16. This game's wild. A game between two great quarterbacks. It might be decided between two defenses that are not very good. That is a strip by number 94 on the Texans. Mahomes has been under a bit of pressure, a little bit more recently. And this Chiefs offensive line, I'm not really sure about it. I'm not positive about it. That was number 55 who got the ball for the Texans. Just a great hustle play by the Texans to get that football. That sets up Deshaun Watson in the offense inside the 10-yard line. At the 4-yard line, actually, inside the 5-yard line. Let's see if they'll throw a fade to Hopkins here. He's one-on-one to the right. Watson looking, scrambling around. He's going to run. He does run. And he scrambles into the end zone, but there is a flag on the play. It might be holding on the Texans. The flag is on the Chiefs as Watson celebrates, so the Texans will lead at halftime. It will be 23-17 going into halftime for the Houston damn Texans. Okay, it was holding on Hopkins. Hopkins was going to be open, but holding by Claiborne. So Watson scrambles it in. You always have to be aware of Watson around the goal line. He will go for it. He will scramble. He does it there. He gets the touchdown. And Mr. Fairbairn will go for the extra point. He kicks it. And it is good. 23-17. Texans. Chiefs. 16 seconds left. The first half. What a half. If you ask me. That was a good half. Riri says, go Chiefs, we got this. I don't know, Riri. You're down right now. Watson's eating you up. I don't know. Gotti says, are you positive that Tyreek and Patrick Mahomes, the play, what? The play in, what? Can you make the same attitude and show us the camera of the TV Arrowhead? Bro, that sentence made no sense, bro. You gotta sort that out. Minshew pick, says Go Skittle. Mean Joe says no Chiefs. Mean Joe, are you a Steelers fan, bro? David says let's go Texans. Yeah, so after a really stupid 4th down call, the Texans actually benefit from it because they get a strip and they get a touchdown. Do I like Tom Brady? Yes. (23-17) Texans. And Mahomes takes a knee and he heads to half. So I think every game is at halftime right now. It's 20-18, so the Seahawks did go for 2 and they didn't get it. So 20-18 for the Browns. Let's actually check if the Minnesota game is back, because I know it's been on halftime for a while. If I can find it. So what game what game out there are you excited for later on in the day? Let me know. Personally, 49ers Rams. I think will be a good game. Sunday night, not so much. All right, so I found the Eagles and Vikings game, but I think they have one more commercial before they're coming back to the second half. Mean Joe says, Boston party blaze up, just a Mean Joe Green fan. All right, fair enough. Beach Boss says, who doesn't like Tom Brady? You dingus. Gotti says, nobody. I don't even. Bro, I can't understand what you're saying. Stefan says, I want to see the Jets beat the Cowboys. Okay. I don't think that's going to happen, but okay. Oh, okay. I get it. David's excited for that game. I'm excited to see personally, like, the matchup. Like, I always like to see Shanahan play versus McVay because it's like who can top the other one. But then on the other side of the ball, I want to see the 49ers defense versus McVay's offense. Because other than the Patriots defense, you know, you could say that the 49ers defense has been the second best in the league, which both teams are undefeated. Defense still wins games and championships, guys. Just so you know. You know, the last Super Bowl was actually 13-3. So. You know what's funny? It's like people are like, yo, the Patriots can't win with this offense. Last time I checked, Patriots offense is a lot better than the 2015 Denver Broncos offense. And they won the Super Bowl. So, yeah. Oh, also, Monday Night Football is going to be good. I can't wait for Monday Night Football. Speaking of the Rams game, Brandon Cooks is active. There is question whether he would play or not. Skittle, did you see Brandon Cooks go to his trainer with the Joker mask on? Gotti King gets paid on YouTube. Nice, bro. I do too. So, nice to see another fellow YouTuber. Sammy's counting on the Jags. Jason says Texans are going to win. Tyler says, who will have the best record in the NFC? That's a tough question. I want to say the Saints, but I don't know. I think if I had to narrow it down, I think it's going to be between the Saints, the 49ers, or the Panthers. I'm going to throw those three teams out there. I think it's going to be between one of those three. I think once Cam comes back, this team's really going to start going. Who's your favorite team to use on Madden 20, Gotti? Jason says the Houston Rockets have got Russell Westbrook. Yeah, that is true. Ben Simmons hit his first career three-pointer. Did everybody celebrate like in 2K? All right, I'm watching this Eagles game right now. Eagles have the ball to start the second half. They hand off to Howard. Howard gets a couple yards on first down. Hopefully the Eagles can make this game a little bit closer. It's 24-10 right now. I think they've just let Diggs and Cousins throw the ball over their head, which is probably my guess of what's happened so far. They said, what's the solution for Stephon Diggs? And Pam Oliver said, cover him. Good work, Pam. Good journalism. 2nd and 7. Carson Wentz throws it over the top. And that is the boy, Nelson Aguilar, getting up to the midfield. Also, guys, I've kind of had this idea, and I've been writing down ideas for these videos. I've been thinking of doing videos like ranking every blank. So like I was thinking like ranking every Brady season, ranking every Cowboys Super Bowl team, ranking every MVP season. Like I've been thinking of these ideas. Do you guys think you would be interested in that? Because I feel like it would be kind of a cool video to make. Incomplete on first down by Carson Wentz to Alshon Jeffrey. Ghost Skittle says Cam isn't good anymore. Will the Cowboys fire Jason Garrett? If they do not make the playoffs, I will say they might. Jason says the Texans going to win. He keeps saying it. He's making it known that they're going to win. Mean Joe says Rodgers Brady Super Bowl. That would be awesome. Oh, wide open down the field is Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders makes a guy miss. Miles Sanders to the 3-yard line. And Miles Sanders has set up the Eagles in comeback fashion. It's 24-10. It could be 24-17 very quickly. I wasn't criticizing Pam. Sorry if that came off that way. That's just what the coach told her. So she was just saying it. I was actually complimenting her for her delivery. So I think Pam Oliver's awesome. Sorry if that came across as criticism. It's just, if you were watching the game, you understood what happened. She was just reiterating what Doug Peterson told her to say. So that's her job. She just delivered it like it was funny, so. Pam Oliver is one of the best sideline reporters for sure. 12:30 left in the third quarter in the Eagles game. Apparently the Seahawks did a bye in sync celebration. I'm gonna have to check that out. Apparently, I've been told more than once that I should be in a boy band. 2nd and goal. Carson Wentz scrambles out to the right. Oh my God, Carson Wentz is a beast. He pump fakes, then he finds Alshon Jeffrey over the middle of the field. Man, he sillied that guy. Like, that was silly what he did to that defender. That was really good. That was really nice. Carson Wentz, you're good. You're good at football. So he scrambles. He moves up in the pocket. He avoids the pressure. He then pump fakes and slides to the right and hits Jeffrey. Just smooth. Now it's 24-17 in that game. What show do you guys ever watch, like the pregame shows at all, or like any of the halftime reports? If so, what's your favorite one and why? I feel bad for the people commentating the Dolphins-Redskins game. Deshaun says, let's go. Still going Houston 34-30. You have no reason not to. Giants are trash. That's why they lost to the Patriots, says Gotti. Good analysis. Good analysis. All right. I think I'll probably do the same. Would you guys rather me do... Well, I'm going to be doing Texans and Chiefs, obviously. But would you rather me do Eagles-Vikings or Browns-Seahawks as the other game that I switched to during commercials? Let me know in the comments which one you guys would rather have. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, October 25th. It actually seems pretty good. That was my announcer voice, by the way. No games on right now. This is dumb. Terry McLaurin touchdown. Deshaun says, I watched the NFL today. Nate Burleson speaks. Nate Burleson's very good. Game day, or sorry, not game day morning. Good Morning Football is the best football show there is on TV. Creative, innovative, interesting, good characters. It's the best show. Beach Boss says New Orleans. Eagles. Gibby says Houston and Chiefs. Well, obviously, yeah. But the other game. Mean Joe says Eagles. Tyler says Seahawks Browns. David says Seahawks Browns. Okay, so it's a split between Eagles and Seahawks. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll just go with the one that's more interesting at the moment. Guys, if you're just joining the chat for the second half, make sure you Gronk spike the like button. We have a good game going on right now. Very close. Why did I bench Scary Terry? I benched him. Oh, I did say he was a start on my start and sit video. I probably just benched him because I felt like I had better options. Let me look. I benched him because I have Godwin and Ridley, and I felt like Freeman was going to just have more consistency in points. So that's why I benched him, but yeah. I mean, I knew he was going to have a good game. I just knew Freeman probably... I probably felt like Freeman was a little bit more safe, so that's why I went with him. Okay, so I think overall more people want the Seahawks game, but we'll see. 23-17 Houston. Houston starts with the ball as Evan Washburn's giving us our update. Evan Washburn's always a dapper. He's always a dapper looking fellow. So we could see the Texans here go up to a 2-score lead before Mahomes even gets the ball in the second half, which would be very interesting. And would definitely put pressure on the Chiefs. So this is going to be a huge drive for the Texans. Watson in the shotgun. Another little play-action flip to the tight end as Fells gets about 8 yards on the play. 14-3 Washington over Miami right now. Terry McLaurin has the 2 receptions, 58 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rosen stinks, 85 yards and an interception. Watson on 2nd and 2, handoff to Hyde, and I don't think he got the first down. I think he only got a yard, so it will be 3rd and 1. Titus Howard is injured, though, for the Texans, which would be a huge development. Yep, 14-3, man. All right, let's switch over to the other game. 24-17. Will Kirk Cousins blow it? Stay tuned. 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line for Mr. Kirk Cousins. He hands it off to Dalvin Cook, and Dalvin Cook is just a beast. He breaks a tackle, and he gets it to the 48-yard line of the Eagles, but there's a flag on the play. That was just an amazing run by Cook. I mean, there was nowhere to go. He tries to go to the left. The play's designed for the left. It's a stretch to the left. He sees that the right side could be open, so he reverses field, and he breaks a tackle, and he's able to get a spin moves on his offensive lineman. Like, Cook could be the best running back in the league right now. He's just so good. But there was a holding call on the play, so they called it back, unfortunately, because that was a nice run. 1st and 20 for the Vikings, and that is where the Vikings are not very good in long yardage situations. So we'll see what happens. Under center again for Mr. Kirk Cousins. He hands it off on 1st and 20, and Cook again with a decent run. Madison to the 30-yard line. There's another flag on the play. And I'll flip back to the other game. Still on commercial. Still on commercial. Have any of you guys on Netflix seen the new Breaking Bad movie? I've honestly never seen Breaking Bad, but like I kind of want to watch the movie, so I feel like I need to watch the show now, so I need to watch the movie. Like I'm personally more of a movie guy than a show guy. I've seen a lot more movies than I've seen shows, but I am a show guy too. I've never gotten around to seeing Breaking Bad, which you might say I'm crazy, but yeah, I never have. Flag on the play. So 1st and 30 for the Vikings. Something miraculous is going to have to happen for them to get a first down here. Cousins throws it to Stephon Diggs, who drops the ball. Flip it back over to the Texans game. And they're still looking at Howard. Ooh, Howard bent his leg sideways. That's not good. He's on the cart. 3rd and 1. That's going to be a big loss because he's been playing well for the Texans. And honestly, the Texans' offensive line has been a lot better recently. So that's a big loss if he's out for any substantial amount of time. So 3rd and 1 upcoming. 14 minutes, 21 seconds, just the start of the first half here. I've never seen Breaking Bad, bro. No. Tyler says he thinks the Texans will give the Patriots their first loss. I've heard it's a good show. I don't think the Texans are a great matchup for the Patriots personally, but we'll have to see. First down for DeAndre Hopkins. Come on, Hopkins, get involved more, bro. You're killing me here. More Hopkins. Play action by Watson. Throw over the middle. Darren Fells to the 45-yard line of the Chiefs. Darren Fells has been having a good game. 1st and 10, another handoff to Hyde. A lot of these inside zone runs for about 9 yards. The Chiefs could not stop the run, man. Like, what the heck are they doing, dude? 13 minutes remaining in the third. Adrian Peterson has 89 yards right now on 14 carries in that Miami game. Hyde has 66 yards on 15 carries. And press man-to-man coverage for the Texans. Another pass to Hopkins on second and short, and he gets about 5. So first down for the Texans. This is a huge drive for the Chiefs defense, because if the Chiefs don't stop them and it's 30-17, the Chiefs are not looking good in this game. And the Texans are looking good. I don't know how Godwin got another 10 catches in that game. Watson goes deep, and Will Fuller just can't catch the ball. I don't know what to say. Through his hands. This guy can't catch. Yo, what the heck are you doing? Catch the ball, bro. You think you're an all-star after one game? Catch the ball. Okay, 2nd and 10 for Watson. He's 5 wide. A little bit of a bunch action to the left. Watson's going to scramble. And he gets about 5, and he falls out of bounds. So it's 3rd and manageable here. 6-3 Saints versus Jags. Classic. That's a classic game right there. Tunsil shoves Clark behind Watson, which allows Watson to get the rush lane for 5 yards. It's only 17-10 Baltimore. That's kind of interesting versus the Bengals. The Bengals are keeping it close. 3rd and 5. Watson dump out to the flat, and that is a nice tackle by Sorensen. So that's going to be 4th down, and the Texans are going to have to rather go for it, or they're going to have to kick a long field goal. And they're going to decide to kick a field goal here on 4th and 5. I'm not sure I wouldn't go for it here. I know that, you know, it's a deep field goal, though. This is like a 50-plus yarder. Oh, it's only 46. Okay, never mind. I would kick the field goal at 46 yards. All right. Fairbairn. Let's see if he can kick it. And he missed. And that's why I go for it. 23-17. It's hard to kick an Arrowhead. 23-17. Houston missed the field goal. That's why you go for it, brother. Oh, shitty hold. Laces to the kicker, bro. How do you not know that, bro? Kick to the... That's a misfield. That's trash. Beach Boss says Breaking Bad is better than The Wire, and The Wire is better than peanut butter. Well, if The Wire is better than peanut butter, bro, that's a lot. Robot is a crazy show, says Riri. Riri's back in the chat. Mean Joe says Bree's back soon. I'm assuming he'll be back within the next 3 games. Stefan says, I told y'all Fuller will be absent. Fuller's been open. Fuller's been open. He can't catch, though. All right, let's switch over to the other game. Eagles have the ball. They have 105 yards in the second half. Minnesota only has 9, and they're driving again. 2nd down and 7, a handoff up the gut. And that's going to make it about 3rd and 2. Jordan Howard gets 5. I'm still, like, how do you throw 400 yards and 5 picks, Jameis Winston? I'm looking at this stat, and it's like, what the heck? Jameis Winston is one of a kind. One of a kind, man. Third and 3, a big 3rd and 3 here for the Eagles. That could be a screen on the right side. It is. Wow, that was predictable. Even I knew that was a screen. So whenever I see that, I know it's a screen. 4th and 3, that was a terrible call. Because if I know what the play is, the defense likely knows what the play is. So Eric Kendricks diagnosed that pretty well. 4th and 3, so I'm guessing the Eagles will kick a field goal. And it's Mr. Jake Elliott. The quiet, the silent but deadly Jake Elliott. I don't think I've ever heard Jake Elliott talk. And it's good. 24-20 for the Vikings. And that is why you always have the laces facing the field goal. Uprights, I should say. Because that's what happens. All right, 2nd and 2 for the Chiefs now. And Bradley Roby is down. That's big because he's been covering Tyreek Hill all game. Chubb fumbled, says Go Skittle. Robot Guy says Winston's stat lines are the stupidest I've ever seen. Drew says Texans need a new kicker. He's actually a pretty good kicker, but I will say that was the holder's fault, not the kicker's fault. And the injury for Roby, I think, is a hamstring, which is never good for a corner because that's like the #1 body part they need. Handoff on 2nd and 2 to McCoy, and that's going to be short. So it'll be 3rd and like inches for the Chiefs here, as the Chiefs are trying to tie this game up or at least move ahead by a point. Mahomes has 2 turnovers in this game, which is rare. Fumble, lost, and an interception. He's also dealing with that ankle injury. He's had some good moments. He's had some bad moments. Texans doing a fairly good job. It's always difficult to contain the Chiefs offense. Play action for Mahomes. He throws it out wide, and that is complete past the 50-yard line. So now into Texans territory are the Chiefs. Second and 5 for the Chiefs with 9 minutes remaining in the 3rd. Odell has 100 yards over there versus Seattle right now. Handoff to Shady McCoy. He dances and prances and gets out of bounds inside, getting closer to that red zone of the Texans. McCoy still has something. He's not what he used to be, but he still has something. He still has a little bit of burst. He still has a little bit of quickness. He's not completely done yet. He has 6 carries for 43 yards in this game right now. Mahomes fakes the handoff, throws it outside, and that's low and incomplete to Robinson. Baker Mayfield's hurt! What? Colin Coward's going to have a field day now. He's hurt. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. Uh-oh. Bradley Roby's walking back to the locker room. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. I can't believe Baker Mayfield is hurt. I'm going to have to check in on that game later. Who is their backup? Throw out wide on 2nd and 10 to Kelce. He maintains his feet. He breaks the tackle. He hurdles a man. He gets a first down. Travis Kelce playing a lot better this week than he did last week. Mahomes does not seem to be, hurt by that ankle whatsoever. And Kelce making people miss. That's something about Kelce, man. He's incredibly athletic for the size of the human being. 4 catches, 58 yards. 6'6", Jag Saints. Mahomes throws it out to Hardman. Hardman gets inside the 10-yard line of the Texans. And the Chiefs, even though they're losing, still seem to be in control of this game. Nice route running there from Hardman, the rookie. First and goal. Hardman coming to the sidelines. And the Chiefs break the huddle. I wonder what they'll do here. So, first and goal for the Chiefs. Fake jet motion. Handoff to McCoy, and that goes nowhere. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Chiefs trying to take the lead. Any advice for small YouTubers? I would say stick to one piece of content that you're very passionate about. Pick one thing that you're very passionate about, that you think you can speak on, that you're very good at, you're very knowledgeable about. Work very hard and just look to get better on every video. It's really the only pieces of advice that I can give you. Other than that, work very hard. Consistency is key. And just content that you're passionate about. And just keep practicing. Keep practicing. Travis Kelce incomplete on 2nd and goal. 3rd and goal for the Chiefs. Mahomes throws to Tyreek Hill for the touchdown. I'll take those fantasy points. Tyreek Hill doing a little dance. Little dance. And he scores. 10 plays, 64 yards. Oh my goodness, Tyreek Hill is doing dances. He's doing flips. Oh my goodness. A nice little whip route by Tyreek Hill, wide open versus the zone coverage. Teddy Bridgewater about to come down to earth. Wait. Teddy Bridgewater about to come back down to earth eventually. Hanging in there, says Mean Joe. Jason says the Texans are going to win. Thank you, Jason, for continuing to say that. He also says the Redskins are going to win. Mean Joe says F Hill. Not condoning his personal actions, but I'll take his fantasy points. Seahawks are in the red zone. Let's actually try and flip over to that game. The Seahawks scored. Wow. Russell Wilson has 14 touchdowns with no picks. That's MVP for him right there. He found his receiver. I don't know who scored the touchdown. 25-20 Seahawks. Okay, it was Jerron Brown who scored. Seahawks have come all the way back and are now leading 25-20. 6 minutes left in the third, and Baker Mayfield's no longer in the football game. All right, guys. This game's been good. I've been enjoying this game. This is actually a stream where it's not a blowout. I'm having fun. Riri says Chiefs Kingdom. Oh, Ghost Skittle said Baker's fine. CMC for MVP, says Sammy. Ghost Skittle says Diggs with 3 touchdowns. Oh, my goodness. Killin' Boy says, I miss the Patriots already. Let's go Texans, says David. Trying to get the fans going. Get the fans going. Go Seahawks also, says David. 24-23 Chiefs. 6:30 left in the third quarter. The AFL Championship in 1962. The Dallas Texans defeated the Houston Oilers 20-17. Nice tidbit there by CBS. Oh, a little triple option by Deshaun Watson. He doesn't pitch it. Instead, he runs it out for 9 yards. Nice. 31-20 Vikings. All right, so second down and about 1 for Houston. 2nd and 2. Like 8 people at the line of scrimmage. They still hand it off, and they still get the first down. This is what I'm talking about. The Chiefs can put all these people at the line they want. They still can't freaking stop the run. Thank you, Robot. I appreciate that. Beach Boss says, Saints! Riri says, I told you we had the whole second half. I wasn't worried. All right. You're right. Mean Joe says, sucks we have to wait so long. What? Sucks we have to wait so long. Mini bye week. Okay, not many. Mini bye week is good for the guys. Let them heal up. I agree. Plus, they play on Monday Night Football, so it's like a little bit even extended mini bye. And they play the Jets, so it's even more of a mini bye. I'm just kidding. First down for Hyde. The Jets should be better with Sam Darnold. Finally, Fuller makes a catch. Good point. Touchdown, Jared Cook. Nice. Redskins up 17-3. 24-23 here. And it's 13-6 Saints versus Jags. All right. 24-23 Chiefs. Flag on the play. 4 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the third. Watson's got his helmet off. He's kind of holding on the defense. Automatic first down. That's Chardavius Ward, who I think is absolutely, completely awful at football. But that's just my opinion. Holding DeAndre Hopkins. which that's not a good matchup. First down at the 46 of Kansas City. Another handoff and a big lane for Carlos Hyde. He takes it down to the 20-yard line. He's eaten like Zeke. He's taken that straight from Zeke. He's eaten it. And he's gotten into the red zone of the Chiefs. The Chiefs are horrible versus the run. I can't say it enough. They cannot stop the run game. And the Texans, who are not a really good running team, are absolutely destroying them on the ground. And I did tell you to start Carlos Hyde. So I hope if you have Carlos Hyde, you started him. Deshaun Watson in the shotgun again. Handoff to Hyde for a couple. The Texans rarely play under center. That's something that I think I would like to see more from them. But, you know, it is what it is. Teddy B with a little nice pass over the top to Jared Cook. Makes it 13-6. They're showing the highlight. That Saints defense, man, I'm telling you. That Saints defense, that's the reason why they're winning these games. All right. Looks like a blitz coming from the Chiefs. 2nd and 8. And they show a blitz, but they only rush 4. That's complete to Kiki. Carlos Hyde looking like Earl Campbell. Third and 3 for the Texans. Huge drive for the Texans on the Chiefs' 14-yard line. They had their last drive was a missed field goal. Let's see if they can convert this 3rd and 3. And Watson finds his Mr. Reliable, one of the best receivers in the game, DeAndre Hopkins, for the first down. Hopkins on 3rd down, baby. Just conversion after conversion. There's no pass rush from the... Hopkins has 7 catches for 30 yards. Yet the Texans are only losing by a point. Watson, handoff to Hyde. Hyde has no room, and he goes nowhere. Diggs has 7 catches for 167 yards and 3 touchdowns. 1 minute remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins have benched Josh Rosen and inserted Ryan Fitzpatrick, says Adam Schefter. Interesting. Way to break a man's confidence. I think Rosen is just done. I never thought he was good. I never thought he was going to be good, and it's just showing now. Watson, 2nd and goal. Flag on the play. False start on the offense. That will move the Texans back a little bit. Do you think James Bradbury is a top 10 corner? He's playing like an elite corner this year. I don't know if I would necessarily say he's top 10, but I think he's definitely improved. And maybe by the end of the year, if he continues to play the way he's playing, then maybe we'll consider him in that conversation. I think you could put him in that conversation, but I'm not sure I'd be willing to do that right now. Riri, Jason wants to know that your team is going to lose. Hopkins drops the ball on the 1-yard line. It's the great Bodo Winter. He's in the chat. Yes, Bodo. I'm back in Vancouver. I'm at the parents' place here in a room downstairs. Who's winning? Well, it's 24-23 Chiefs. Great game. Living up to the hype. I am drinking straight vodka. How'd you know? I do that in my spare time. 3rd and goal. Watson throws it up! And it's intercepted! Intercepted by the guy that I said was trash. Chardavius Ward picks it off. I think he interfered on Hopkins personally. But he intercepts it in the end zone. I mean, he was fighting with Hopkins all the way. That's past 5 yards. That's past 5 yards, ref. Ref. That's past 5 yards, sir. That was a nice catch, though, by Ward. I'm intrigued to see... Well, actually, Hopkins had his arms out, so I don't know. Great catch. Thornhill tried to snag it as well. He ran out of bounds. Nice catch by... I'm going to say that was an interception and no pass interference. I'm going to say that. Because I think Hopkins was part to blame in that physicality there. So 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. A huge turnover there. Incomplete pass on first down for Mahomes. Throwing it to DeAnthony Thomas out of the backfield. (31-20) Vikings over Eagles right now. Eagles have the ball. This is going to be the last play of the third quarter. Mahomes up top, and it's incomplete on second down. Looking deep for Robinson. So 3rd and 10 when we come back to the fourth quarter. 24-23 Chiefs. Let's switch to that Seahawks game. Seahawks have the ball. The Browns have the most penalties in the league, right? I think they do. And they're blaming the refs again. Reverse handoff to Tyler Lockett. He gets 4 yards on first down. It's been a good day of football today. Good day of football. When's Canadian Thanksgiving? Technically, it's tomorrow. Some people celebrate it today. I'm having mine tomorrow. My dinner. Second and 7. First down for the Seahawks. Or they're saying it's 3rd and 1. I thought that was first down, bro. If you haven't already, guys, Gronk spike the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. I do live streams every week. Ooh, I think the Dolphins scored a touchdown. CJ Procise fumbles! That's why you don't hand the ball to CJ Procise. Alright, let's get back to the game. And it's on a classic lawyer commercial. I love those. Kidding. Bodo, bro, did you send the jersey? Monday. Touchdown, Kalen Ballage. Damn it, I was almost going to recommend him as a start for people. I should have. Do you guys think this game's ultimately going to be better than 49ers-Rams, or do you think this game is going to be the game of the week? Because it's been good so far. Let's see how it ends up. All right, 3rd and 10. Teams have swapped sides. Mahomes in the shotgun. And there's a flag on the play. Third down. A neutral zone infraction, so it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Chiefs. Our Thanksgiving in Canada isn't exactly like the U.S. We don't have like a whole week where we celebrate Thanksgiving like you guys. Mahomes incomplete to Travis Kelce on 3rd down. No flags on the field. So the Chiefs will have to punt. Another team, another defense, playing physical, playing man coverage versus the Chiefs. And it's working for the most part. I mean, Chiefs have had their rhythm, but they're not like super explosive the way that they usually are. So I feel like this game plan, I mean, watch that video tomorrow. It's starting to work. It's starting to work. 14 minutes, 57 seconds left in the 4th. Kansas City is challenging for pass interference. They're not going to get it because they never reverse these things. So I don't even know why you would challenge it and risk you losing a timeout. Call on the field was incomplete. They're challenging for pass interference. 24-23. Let's flip it over to the Seahawks. On 2nd and 2, the Browns run it, and they don't get it. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter in the Seahawks-Browns game. 25-20 for the Hawks. $20-10 Ravens over Bungles right now. Lamar Jackson has 132 rushing yards and a touchdown. That's insane. That's like a cheat code in fantasy. Cheat code. How am I doing in my fantasy leagues? Decent. Will Fuller sucks. Other than that, I think I'm only losing in like maybe 1 league, and I'm in like 10. So I'm having a good day today. That's how we do. All right, I'm feeling it. Have you guys ever watched The Good Doctor? It's literally the most advertised thing in the world over here in Canada. Call on the field stands, so the Chiefs, like I told you, don't use your freaking timeout. They do. They're dumb. Anyways. Unless the guy literally is tackled, do not challenge it. They're remote. CT says, Mitch, what's the pick? Niners versus Rams. I did pick the Rams because, okay, this is the breakdown. I like the Niners more. I think the Niners are a better team this season. But for this independent game, okay, let's start off with one thing. Rams have been off for 10 days. Extra rest. Niners have had a short week. They played on Monday Night Football. Niners are on the road. Rams are at home. Jared Goff plays a lot better at home. Niners are without Kyle Juszczyk and their top 2 tackles on their team. Rams are a little bit healthier. Brandon Cooks is playing. I know Gurley's not playing. I think it'll be very, very close. I think it will actually be lower scoring than people are expecting. But I'm going to go with the Rams because I think they're a little bit more desperate. So I'm going to go with the Rams. I'm going to say the Rams win by like 3 or maybe 4 points. Something like that. I wouldn't be shocked, though, if the Niners won. I'm actually going to be cheering for the Niners, but I just think the Rams will win. Watson throws it out wide, and that's got to be holding, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, thank you. 2nd and 6, Hopkins was trying to catch the ball, but he couldn't because Claiborne was, like, holding him. Do I want the Chiefs to win? I don't really care. I'm not 4 plays behind, bro. I'm right on time. Bodo says, not yet. I'll try to get it there before Christmas. I had to get the truck fixed. Priorities. All right, thank you. No problem, man. Don't worry about it. I just appreciate you sending the jersey. I'm lit like a Christmas tree. You think so, hey? This is straight vodka, guys. Straight vodka. Why would the undefeated 49ers lose to the defenseless Rams? It's a rivalry game. It's a divisional game. All the things that I said. That's just my analysis. You can disagree if you like. 2nd and 1. As long as you're subscribed, I don't care. Watson throws it over top, and it's complete to his tight end. Kind of having a good season this year. Aikens at the 50-yard line. 24-yard strike by Watson. And something I've noticed is Watson's been able to move. He's not hindered by an ankle. Mahomes is hindered by an ankle, moving a little bit less. Watson, though, on the statistical category, not a great game. I think he has a rushing touchdown, a passing touchdown, 2 interceptions. But I would say he is having a pretty good game. I know the stats don't really show it, but sometimes the stats don't show that you're having a good game. Watson, play action, threads the needle to Will Fuller, and that's a first down, but there's a flag on the play. Another RPO for the first down. Oh, an eligible man downfield. Which, if you guys play Madden, they always call that crap against RPOs in Madden. Yeah, Watson. The ball went to Watson before he was even ready. It just hit him in the chest, and he had to catch it. That was funny. Watson with 2 receivers stacked to the right and Hopkins to the left. Blitz by the Chiefs. Watson escapes. Watson scrambles, and he gets about 5. So he gets back to a 2nd and 10. Okay, 2nd and 8. All right, CBS, 2nd and 8. 370 yards of offense so far for the Texans. Watson. Handoff. Another inside zone run. Duke Johnson's going to take it outside. He is. And he gets a first down. Dookie Johnson, baby. Dookie on him. Touchdown, Dalvin Cook. Oh, damn. The Vikings are smoking them, eh? Ghost says Lamar's having one of the best rushing games for a quarterback ever. I feel like he's going to do that so many times over the course of his career, and nobody really is even going to talk about it. 1st and 10. Handoff again to Dookie. Dookie to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Texans. Dookie! David says, go Texans. They've just continuously ran that same inside zone run. It's like they're playing Madden. Run up the middle, 3 yards for Dookie. 2nd down and 7. Oh, Chiefs fans are rattled, bro. Riri is probably rattled right now, too. 69 offensive plays for the Texans. Hot. That's hilarious. 2nd and 7. Split backs. Play action. Throw in the flat to Fuller. Fuller tackled by the Honey Badger, but he does get the 1st down. And that clock is running. And the Texans are moving the ball. And the clock is the enemy of Patrick Mahomes right now. 9 minutes. 20 seconds remaining. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone. In the red zone, I should say, for Watson. Watson. RPO. To Akins. And he gets inside the 5. But there's a flag on the play. A Viking just shot a bald eagle out of the sky, says Stefan. Sammy says, Panthers need y'all. Come on, Jags. All right. I see you, Ecam. Updating me. All right, guys, we have 28 likes. Let's get it up. Let's get it to 30. Come on, guys. Let's go. This is a great game. 24-23. Chiefs. 1st and 15. Watson. Screen pass to Fuller. Fuller. 6 yards on the catch. Uh-oh. Browns are at the 1-yard line. 4th and goal. I might have to change the channel. All right. 4th and goal, flag for Baker Mayfield. I want to hear this. I want to see this. I want to know this. Wow! Wow! So, the Browns fumbled into the end zone on 4th and 1 on the 1. But it didn't count because there was too many men on the field for the Seahawks. So it's a replay. Wow. I'm going to watch this 4th down, guys. I'm sorry. I got to watch it. 4th and goal on the 1 for the Browns. What will they do? All right. In the meantime, 2nd and 15 for Watson on the 20. Watson, the lone man in the backfield. He might scramble. He moves outside the pocket. He hits his man Fells. And Fells is resisted at the 1-yard line. Great pass. And Kitchens is still pissed for some. I don't know why Kitchens is so mad. Dude, just run the 4th down play. Six catches, 69 yards for Darren Fells. I'm guessing they're just going to run this with Carlos Hyde. And they do. And Carlos Hyde is stuffed. All right, come on. Just get to this 4th and 1 so I can watch it. 6 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Watson with the handoff to Hyde, and he was stuffed on 1st and goal. See what they do on 2nd and goal. Maybe a read option. Maybe something a little bit different. Guys, we're at 29 likes. Gronk spiked the like button. Let's get to 30. Great game here. Watson, Texans, 1-yard line. Watson, fake handoff, play action, spy on him. He tries to go for it and he gets it. Touchdown Texans. Deshaun Watson, 2 rushing touchdowns. What is going on in this Browns game? He's freaking out, Freddie Kitchens. Watson's a beast, bro. Watson is a beast. What happened to Minshew? The Saints' defense happened. Two-point conversion attempt for Deshaun Watson and the Texans. Hopkins motions from left to right. He's a single receiver on the right. Looks like man coverage. It is man coverage. Hopkins scores the 2-point. 31-24. They're up by 7. And put the pressure on Mahomes with 6 minutes left. Woo! What a game. Let's go, says Minjo. Mean Joe Green. I'm waiting for this freaking 1-yard line. The Vikings are destroying the Eagles. I don't want to hear it from Eagles fans any longer. I can't hear it. They're so disappointing. They stink. Get rid of them. Cleveland's challenging the play, saying that they got a touchdown. The problem is Chubb would have scored if he had no challenge. Oh, okay. What's the good second game? The best game in the second part of games is probably the 49ers and the Rams. Challenge stands. So the Browns lose a timeout, and they're going to have to go for it here on 4th and 1 at the 1. 25-20. This is taking forever. They've literally been stuck on this for like 10 minutes. Texans kick off. 6 minutes, 17 left. 31-24. Texans. Can the Chiefs, can Mahomes bring them back in the game? We'll see. 4th and goal. Goal line package for both teams. Mayfield, hands off, and he is stuffed. Seahawks stuff him. And Freddie Kitchens is rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tattled. So, the Seahawks will get the ball at the 1-yard line. All right. Now that that's over, we'll get back to the regular scheduled programming. 31-24. Mahomes. Time. Looking for the screen. It was not open, but he still passes it. And that's going to be -5. There is a flag on the play, though. They might decline the penalty because I believe it was on the on the Chiefs. Holding, but that is declined because of the -5-yard loss. Third and 13. Mahomes. Trying to find someone. Throws it! And it's incomplete. Great coverage. Great blitz. Great design by the Texans. And they force Mahomes off the field. So the Texans will get the ball back with 5:12 left in the 4th, with a shaky Chiefs defense. Ooh, Martin hit the arm of Mahomes, which forced the errant throw. So this is interesting because if the Chiefs cannot get off the field, the Texans could make it a 2-score game and the game would be over then. Bro, I can't put the camera on the TV because then I will get a copyright strike. Then I will potentially lose my channel, which I've worked so hard for. I do not want to do that. Riri left. Riri, do you love me? What's going on? Did you leave? Exactly, me and Joe. Exactly. You got to see this beautiful face of mine. Riri says they play till the clock runs out. She's not worried. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Sammy, how awesome are you feeling about those Panthers right now? Seahawks had a 24-yard punt. What? What in the blue shit is that? Wait, how did the... What? How did the Browns get a first and goal and a touchdown? How does that even happen? I just saw them not get a touchdown. Two touchdowns for Chubby. We're going to change that back. Nope. Okay. Seahawks are losing now. Some of the comments I get on my YouTube videos are like the strangest things ever. 31-24 Texans. Road teams entering this week. 43-34-1 so far this year. 23.5 points per game. 1.8 scoring differential. 352.7 total yards. And 5.6 yards per play. That's interesting. The best since the merger in all those categories. So road teams are doing better than ever, which I think is something that is trending because of technology, because of the ease of traveling, because it's become much easier on teams, and teams are getting used to it more. All right, 2nd and 9 for Watson. He throws it short to Hopkins, who breaks the tackle! He breaks the tackle, and he gets to the 45-yard line. Just a very, very clutch play by DeAndre Hopkins. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the Chiefs defense needs to make a stop, or else it is game, set, match. Oh, done. First and 10. 8 catches, 47 yards for Hopkins. That was the best of the day, in my opinion. Watson fakes it. He goes. And he runs for about 9, maybe 10 yards on that read option play. Three minutes remaining in the fourth. I keep getting people commenting this has aged well or this hasn't aged well. On a video where I'm saying that a team could be an X factor, it doesn't necessarily mean I think that they are going to be an X factor. It could be good or it could be bad. I don't understand how people don't understand what X factor means. Carlos Hyde went for a negative 1 yard gain. "47 people watching. What's going on, guys? We have a great game right now. Gronk, spike the like button if you haven't already. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Live streams every week. We're having a fun time. This has been a really, really good game. And the chat's finally popping. What's going on, guys? Seahawks had a 3-and-out on the 2-yard line, then punted to the 24-yard line. Chubb ran 22 yards, and then the last 2 yards. All right, thanks for the update, Bodo. Savon says, when the Texans score, that will be it. Yep, for sure. Let's go Texans, says David. The cryptic writer says, respect for Jason Finch for staying loyal to the Texans the whole game with that rough start. Sebastian says, sup, Mitch. Sorry that I'm late to stream. I had things to do. No problem, Sebastian. I appreciate you coming in. But Bodo says you're fired, so I guess you're fired. It's looking like a good ending here. Rather, the Texans are gonna put some points up, or the Chiefs are gonna make a stop and go down the field and score. So it's gonna be interesting. I think this says a lot about the Texans if they're able to win this game, and I think it says a lot about the Chiefs. Which again, guys, I'm putting a video out tomorrow morning about the Chiefs, their potential flaws, and the ways that teams have been exploiting their flaws. So check that out. 31-24 right now. The Texans are having fun on the sidelines. I don't know if they should quite be having fun on the sidelines quite yet. The Chiefs only have 1 timeout remaining, just to factor that in. It's 2:41 left, 2nd and 10 on the 35 of the Chiefs for the Texans. Watson throws it to Fuller! And Fuller is tackled short of the first down marker, but that is good yardage. That's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Texans. So this is a massive 3rd and 1. This has been a good game. Good game between 2 young, great quarterbacks. Defenses have been... I think the Texans' defense has been slightly better than the Chiefs, which has been the difference. Vision says, I've come to accept that the Jags will never, ever be good. Houston has 468 yards on 79 plays. Kansas City has 47 plays for 309 yards. I can't stay on for the Rams game. I'll be exhausted. I can't do 2 games in a row. I get exhausted doing this by myself. 3rd and 1, it's stuffed by the Chiefs. So that means the Texans will have to kick a field goal or go for it. Robot Guy, you can never forget to Gronk spike the like button. (31-24), 2-minute warning. I think we're going to get the field goal attempt after the 2-minute warning. I'm looking at the Seahawks game right now, trying to figure out what's going on. Looks like a flag. Maybe holding. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. They're driving. They're trying to win this game. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left in the 4th. And they're in Browns territory. Russell Wilson, the MVP of football right now. Hands off to Chris Carson for a few. All right, let's get back to the game. Still on commercial. Guys, what do you think is going to happen? You think he's going to make this field goal and it's going to be the end of the game? Do you think he's going to miss this field goal? Chiefs are going to go down and score? Do you think the Chiefs are going to somehow pull it out? What do you think is going to happen, guys? Give me your comment. Let me know. Good game so far. Texans proving their worth in the AFC, trying to win that AFC South, a very tight competitive division. It could be that the Colts and the Texans go into Arrowhead 2 weeks in a row and beat the Chiefs 2 weeks in a row. That could very well happen. It's looking like that might happen right now. Texans make field goal to lock the win, says Cryptic Writer. Mean Joe says, got this field goal. All right. The Tank Bowl's going to go to OT, bro? Really? Chiefs will score, says Riri. Stefan says, field goal for the win. All right, 2 minutes left. 4th and 3, but they're not kicking the field goal. They're going for it, baby. Let's see, because if they make this, the game's over. First down and the game's basically over. All-out blitz! It's complete to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Texans look like they're going to win this game. Deshaun Watson finds his man for like the 18th time in this game on 3rd down. Hopkins beats the press coverage. The corners run into each other. And the Texans will beat the Chiefs in Chiefs Kingdom in Arrowhead. The Texans will be 4-2. The Chiefs will be 4-2. And the Texans are putting the AFC on notice. And the Chiefs, I think you have to start worrying. Are the Chiefs really good? Or are the Chiefs not so good? That's the question. All right, guys. This has been Mitch of The Bottom Line View. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. If you have, Gronk spike the like button. Subscribe to The Bottom Line View for more live streams, NFL content, analysis just like this. Check out my Chiefs video dropping tomorrow morning. It's going to be very relevant after this game. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.